Alright, we're about ready to begin. So let's get it on. Set this up. Sniff, sniff, touch. Okay, alright, let's get ready. Face cam and game capture test. Face cam and game capture test is good. Looks like we're almost ready to go then. And I think we should. All right, let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Gozi-san on the decks with your host Gozi-san. And today we are going to play more Genshin Impact. So today for Genshin Impact, we will be continuing the Chapter 7 Archon Quest, Act 1, Everwinter Without Mercy. So that is what we will be doing today. And while we do that, let's also pick up these Frost Fairy Flowers because we will be needing them for character upgrades for Odette, I think. Yep. So we'll be picking those up. Nice. Okay, so with that, let's see what our current situation is. We've got a Lunoculus placed somewhere conspicuously right above us. So that is something that we would like to grab. Okay, so we are supposed to check out Great Deeds on the Tundra. We're going to Snezhelgrad, and so we need to get to what is called the Bavorier restaurant.
Such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Now, considering that there is a
Rise with the sun! Rev the engines!
there is a Bryoculus listed somewhere up there. Let's try and grab it.
Burn it down! Rev the engines!
Well, that sucks.
Hip.
Nope.
Phew.
Can't go up there for some reason. I'm getting tired. Wait, let's reset this.
Light it up!
Should be above us somewhere. I'm on top here and I can't see the Lunoculus. Where the heck is the Lunoculus? I have no idea. Maybe it's under here. It's right in the middle. Okay, with that, I think it is about time we begin moving Yaroslav. Let's see what you got, Yaroslav. Not much is the answer. Okay. We got a random spin crystal just sitting in there in a basket. Got some other stuff here. Okay, this is the smithy. Chow Chow Asha. Mystery Hunters members. What you doing? Boss, that kid over there must be staring at us. It feels so strange to be stared at. It feels like all the hairs on my body are getting knotted up. You moron. There you go with the bad analogies again. There's not a single knot to be found on you. Not with that smooth, glossy coat of yours. But as one of Snezhelgrad's pro detectives, I deduce that this skinny little kid is following us. We must be on our guard. One of our competitors could have sent him to spy on us. How astute of you, boss. But But if I may offer a suggestion, we can find ourselves a hidden spot for a while until he stops following us. The more you seek out somewhere hidden, the more suspicion you draw to yourself. On the other hand, you're far more difficult to spot when you're moving in a crowd, you imbecile. How many times do I have to teach you something like this? I'll just get used to being stared at. I guess. I get it now. Boss, what are we doing next? At a time like this, of course, it's better to take the offensive. Catch your opponent when you least expect it. They look so soft and glossy. How I wish I could touch them. I'm looking at the two furry ones over there. Odette my parents told me about. I remember them telling me that Odette is sometimes human, sometimes an animal. They seem to be both man and animal at the same time. Right. Let's see who else we have here. Okay, we have the Adventurers Guild here. Lesnova, Adventurers Guild headquarters. Oh no, how did I miss it again? It's the third time round this month. What you miss? A meeting, of course. I overslept the time. The last time I got the commission time wrong. I only realized it when a client came knocking. So this time I did the time right. But I overslept because I haven't spent the entire night preparing my gear and supplies. Oh no, I wonder if this means I'm really not suited to be an adventurer. I heard Lunoculous pings. Okay, so we have some stuff to do there. Anything within the central? Okay, there is a... I see. There is a Hey, look! It's Ceylano! This place is as noisy as ever. Hey! How'd you doing, Ceylano? Ah, it's you, traveler. Just running errands from our parents. They want me to escort their precious human daughter back to the countryside for regular treatments, that's all. We haven't set out yet, so I figured I'd stop by Zapolyarin to pick up a few things. Linnea really gets the chance to come back to Snezhnograd. It's only right that I bring back a few souvenirs of her and her Jack Frost. Anyway, the capital is far too loud for my liking. It's impossible to find any peace here. She's right to stay away. Ceylano. Ceylano? Who the heck are you? Ceylon, Clement, and Arada. Alright, let's see who else is around here. I can take the ping from this one. Alright. Let's just set this checkpoint. Why not? One more check. Okay, 120. I think I have 140. Yeah, why not? Let's do our dailies first. One thing I do need is to level up the skills for both Alyosha and Odette. So let's go. No, we're not going hunting for relic artifacts just yet. Where is it? Should be somewhere here. Ah, here it is. This is such a weird area to place it in. Okay, let's just run this one more time, and then we'll start the questing. Paimon, best travel companion ever. Also currently quite weak for some reason. Why could that be?
Burn it down! Strike a pose!
Wreck these tree ants when I can.
Take me up! Open fire! Open fire! Bullseye! Rise with the sun! Be free!
Shower me with that! Let's run!
Hey.
Open fire!
Man, these Treants are really slow to react, though.
Locked on! Bullseye!
Okay, good. Alrighty, let's pack it up and go. Not a lot of drops. Yeah, the drops this time around not that great. Okay, let's head back to the capital. head towards the Adventurers Guild because we want to check out our dailies, and then we can continue. Hello, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
And claim.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Okay. And
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
let's see. Dispatch character on expedition. Claim all. Dispatch again. All good. Ready to roll. Okay. Faye. Any good food on here? Barbecues? Yep. I would love some barbecues. Thank you very much. Zenobia and Yashina. Latkin. Sherbatov. Yeah, why not? Okay. Right, we daddled around a little bit for quite a bit. It's time to move into the the diner. Actually, let me just see what's going on here. Anything here? Oh, just a food place. Nothing here. All right. Usually there's like hidden chests somewhere around here. Would be cool if I managed to find something. Elisive, Envoyer, restaurant server. He's making sure the area is sealed. What the heck happened here? Fire, water, one more glass. No, just one more. Look at that drunk passed out on the ground over there. How is anyone supposed to get anywhere when he's blocking the way like that? One, he is not a Snorlax, Paimon. We've got to wake him up, Traveler. Maybe a dose of elemental energy would do it. Or something more to his face. And a little bit of wind, I guess. Huh? Who are you? And what am I doing here? You passed out after all that drink. Out here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I would have caught a terrible cold if you left me lying out here any longer. Thank you. That, I think he might pass out some more. I think we will be seeing him again. Just not quite sure exactly where. Alright, yeah, I am powerful more. Sure. Alright, let's move in. Time to take a little bit of a dine-in. Ooh, we get a room
Looks
too.
like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot.
Yeah, you feeling better now?
Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. Honestly, she feels kind of bad for throwing a wrench in the works.
It's actually quite interesting because when we were at Dragonspawn, Paimon never complained too much about the cold. At least I don't recall Paimon complaining too much about the cold. But here, she's complaining about it quite a lot. So there must be something in the air in Snezhnaya that's causing her to react to this in this way.
If we were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But instead, we're stuck here waiting for a doctor.
Yeah, it's fine. We got time. And the sooner you recover, the more we can start exploring.
You're right. No need to push ourselves too hard for no reason. A lot happened on our way into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next.
Even before Eye of Grey appears.
Obviously, the million more question is, what is this Tsaritsa planning? Everything else leads back to that.
Yeah, that is our main goal. What is that Tsaritsa planning? Why she needs so much energy? Why does she need the gnosis? Yeah, etc., etc., etc.
Sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy.
But the Pyronosis is nowhere to be found.
But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Alosha said that she went east to fight that big monster. It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a snowstorm this awful.
Might be one of the threats we'll need to face.
To be honest, what we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know. Not word on the street type of info. Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. But...
yeah, they're all Fatui.
Right! And when we left Nod-krai, Sandrone specifically left a message reminding us which side we're on. So, it's unlikely they tell us anything confidential about the Tsaritsa's grand plan.
Might be worth asking and learn some non-confidential info.
Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Gloopov place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'll be a waste not to go. There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Sandrone? Or possibly Tartaglia.
Oh yeah, where is he anyway?
But it's unlikely we could sweet-talk Arlecchino, let alone Sandrone. She basically told us to stay in her lane already.
Maybe we can find the child.
Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nod-krai. Apparently, he came to help out.
Yeah.
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon in there?
That's Alosha. Come in.
Yeah, hey.
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Alosha mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather.
We'd be grateful if you could take a look at Paimon.
I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're a Fae, I presume?
Everyone's guessing Faye.
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either, but she's definitely not the same kind of Fae as the ones we saw at the train station. Is that gonna be an issue?
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest and most long-lived of humans.
Okay.
But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time. Safe to say, I have a fairly eclectic range of expertise.
Well, as long as you don't go poking and prodding in anywhere you're not supposed to.
It'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human. Right? We're no different when it comes down to it, are we?
You eat a lot.
More like you don't eat enough. The more talking you do, the more you need to eat.
Anyway, wait, what? I'm not convinced by that.
Now, please take a seat.
Okay.
Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, you've just caught a cold. I can give you some medicine to tide you over, but as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. Make sure to keep an eye on your temperature, though. If you find yourself with a persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Let's see how it goes over the next few days.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thanks, Doc.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job. I'll leave you in peace now. Time to visit my next patients.
Take care.
Thanks, Doc.
You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
I'll stick to the local area, don't you worry.
All right, then. Guess we've got no choice. Let's just treat it as a short vacation.
Paimon.
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me, go to the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me.
Thanks for everything, Alyosha.
Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm. This is the least I could do. See you around.
Alright. Man.
All right. Time to find Child and see what he can tell me. I'd better not disturb her while she's asleep. With any luck, I'll be back before she knows I was gone.
Anything on the table? No? Okay. Let's get out of here. Anything here? Nope. Nope. I'm going there. This guy is drinking. Drink, 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 drink. Okay. Fedov. Smirnov. Smirnov, eh? Greetings, esteemed guest. I, Smirnov, will be your bartender today. What would you like? And, anything you recommend? Milk, Sunsetias, Rime Currant Jam? I mean, these pair perfectly with firewater. As for our recommendation, that's what it'd be, firewater. Shipped from a distillery in Novokiest. Genuine as genuine can be. Okay, Gromov. What am I cooking on? Oh, that's the stove. There's something behind here. Nope. Nothing here. Okay, welcome to Podvorier Restaurant. If you should like anything, don't hesitate to speak to me. Let's look at the menu. Of course, please. Anytime you're ready to order, just come to me. Okay, Podvorier smoked sausage. Buy that. One borscht. Medovic. Anything special to grab from here? Not really. Okay. Borscht. Okay.
If there's anything you need, please let me know.
Alright, let's keep it going. We do have something that we can eat in the meantime, actually. Light a fire first.
Light it up!
Haha. Okay, so one of the things that we can actually have in order to keep ourselves warm, there's let's consider under this, I think. Yep, we can make some goulash, though don't have chilled meat. Okay, sure. Let's get the borscht in here. Yep. Maybe it might be easier to make. Let's see what we need. Ooh, we need red beets, but we've only found like one red beet around the spot, so we'll need to try and find some more. In the meantime, we can still make some goulash because we have enough. We have enough, so we don't need to make any more. We only need to use the goulash once we get into and what's going on here? Hey kiddo, you've been staring at us for quite some time now. Do you have something to say to us or what? Wow, are you looking for me, furry one? Did you actually hear what I was thinking? Are you two the Adepti or something? Huh? Furry one. Adepti? What? We're the best pro detectives here in Snezhelgrad, kiddo. Ever heard of the mystery hunters? We chase and uncover the hidden truth, and we complete the most impossible commissions. Well said. But boss, did you let on our identities just like that? Don't quite understand. What's a pro detective? Are you even better than the Adepti? Of course. Once, I picked out a really nasty criminal from a crowd of people, and I was the one who closed many of Snezhelgrad's unsolved cases. Also, and we are really good at finding all kinds of things. Can be a cat hiding in a tavern, a jacket with a hole in it, or a bunch of keys. These are the kinds of jobs we usually get these days anyway. Oh, okay, so you're good at finding things. In that case, I have a commission for you, misters. Would the two of you help me find a new friend? I can give you all my pocket money. I just moved here. All my friends are so far away. My mom and dad are so busy, too. You poor kid. You're just like me. Boss, why not let the kid join us? At the very least, being a detective will keep him from sitting around and twiddling his thumbs. Join us. Alright, I suppose we can start cultivating them from when they're young. That's another way to get a pro detective. But what do you think, kiddo? I'm okay, I guess. But will I grow hair all over once I become a detective? I don't mind being a furry one, but I'm not sure if my dad and mom can recognize me if I turn into one. What? Of course not. Becoming a detective doesn't turn you into some weird monster. Looks like you have lots to learn about life here. But that's alright. That can be remedied in time. So many things here. Okay, so let's see if we can find Child. We can also grab some frost fairy flowers here as well while we are around the parts. There's a little quest here. Oh, it's like one of those Matryoshka dolls. Pelageya. Give it a shake. Take a look inside. Split the doll in two, and out pops a whole crew. Now, who wants to guess exactly how many layers are nested inside this doll? Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. This set of nesting dolls is made out of either 8, 9, or 10 dolls. If you guess right, there's a prize waiting for you. Let me guess. 8? 6, 7. Oh no, you were so close. That's alright, you can keep playing. I don't have many customers. I don't really tout or do the street cry or anything. So I'm pretty free most of the time. $8, $9, or $10. Is it gonna be 10 again? You guessed right. Someone's riding a lucky streak today. You can come play however many times you like. I don't have many customers here, so I'm pretty free most of the time. And wrap.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Tall capped sentinel, eh? Druzhna. Akvilina. So not supposed to go in here. Might be Fatui HQ there. New quest. Like a snowball. Talk to Miroslava. Who's Miroslava anyway? Okay, Fatui HQ.
Nice and cool. Natland doesn't have places like this.
Take a photo. Citadel of Fools. Yeah, the Fatui. Let's see if Child is at home. Or in base. I guess in base. Night turned back to day again, all of a sudden.
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit.
I'm looking for someone. Could you pass along the message?
Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued.
Oh, but we're old friends. I know they want to see me.
Might I ask who you're hoping to visit?
Harbinger Child Tartaglia.
Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. You don't just show up and land a meeting with the Harbinger. But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If Child is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure.
After a slightly awkward wait.
Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at the present.
Oh, no.
If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point waiting any longer.
Guess I picked a bad time.
Even if you two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods.
Aw, that's disappointing.
Next time, stick to the rules. You'll make life easier for both of us,
Oh.
Greetings, Lady Marionette.
Sandrone.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's her first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that she doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew. That was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
Oh no, this gentleman has been very accommodating.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon?
Unfortunately, she's a little under the weather. She's hanging out at Povorye, resting.
Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy.
Yeah, it's weird for me too.
I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nod-krai. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you need.
We've already seen one. They said it's nothing serious. He? Is it a he or a she? Need to rest for a couple days.
All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems.
You came out here specifically to see me?
Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing.
Uh-huh.
And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no choice but to abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself.
Uh-huh. You already guessed it was me, didn't ya?
Well, I felt our time working together in Nod-krai warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind.
Aw, you're too kind, Marionette.
Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there. Your treat, of course.
Why? Why?
Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
That's a little petty, but okay. Khan, if you have no urgent business here, please pass through quickly and do not linger. And then, but if you encounter any problems such as damaged roads, falling rocks, blocking the way, or mud after the rain, please do come and tell me. I'll notify the relevant personnel to make repairs, then bring my trainees along to observe. Is that part of your job too? No, it's just that I started out as a sapper, so I pay rather close attention to such things. Who knows what might go wrong if fighting breaks out. Road conditions have to be monitored at all times. Don't mind if I just check this in real quick. Alright, let's roll back out. I'll come back here when I have the opportunity. Okay, so Torchlight Books. Let's head back here. I owe Sandrone a cup of tea. Okay, anyways, that guy, that drunk guy here, he needs fire water apparently. Anything here, by any chance? Medinstead. Sa. It's a darn good thing I keep that strong liquor from those Fey folks in stock. As long as it keeps snowing and howling out there, I'm never gonna run out of people looking for a drink. See you around. You're welcome here anytime you need to warm your bones. Yeah, alcohol to warm the bones. That's a good strategy. Sadov Arbat.
Looking for anything in particular?
Sadov Arbat, owner. Blyushko. If you need anything, come in and we'll talk. But allow me to warn you that anything you break will be considered sold. Let's see what you got. Sorry, but we're still trying to take inventory of newly arrived goods and need some time to reorganize its items on our shelves. Please, do come back at a later date. Hey, nesting dolls. Okay, let's go get some... Is there anything behind here? Nope. Just a lot of snow packed up at the back. Okay, where's Torchlight books? Ah, here it is. Torchlight.
I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste.
No, that's no problem. Though I'm sure you mostly ordered for yourself.
Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia, per se. You just want information, right?
Sure, but I can always ask how's he been up to lately.
Wanna take a guess?
Picking fights again?
Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know.
Counselor?
That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vecha by now. Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meeting.
I don't believe he's actually like a scribe of that entire system now, is he?
They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuja. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Vecha these days.
Tartaglia, a counselor? He doesn't exactly strike me as a pencil pusher.
Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he?
No, he's like a punch first and ask questions while punching.
It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan.
Oh.
In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia.
Yeah, I think it was the captain going on a bit of a suicide mission in Natlan, isn't it? Poor Capitano.
I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded.
But why? Why Tartaglia, though?
That was his reaction, too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade. By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it.
Columbina is like...
Anyway, then the Liu-S situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime.
That one I'm actually quite curious what was going on there.
Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along. Right up until Piero revealed the letter he'd left behind. Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui.
Well, I guess he's untainted then. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures.
Like, who though?
With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the Rooster, Pulcinella, and Regrator, Pantalone.
Ah, yes, those two. Rooster, I can see why that could be politically... why he could achieve political ascendancy with that army. Regrator, maybe he's trying to get the army to sort of save his ass after what has happened between him and Dottore.
Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be able to stop them.
Actually, would they actually be dividing the troops between the two of them? The fifth of the Fatui Harbingers and Speaker of the National Gravesh. He wields immense influence throughout the capital. Under his direction, the affairs of the state proceed in accordance with Her Majesty the Tsaritsa's will. Yet, even in service to that will, the safety of ordinary people cannot be ignored. And the ninth of the Fatui Harbingers, Regrator, he oversees the organization's vast financial network. The Northland Bank is among the enterprises under his command, and many Fatui operations depend on his authorization before the funding can be released.
So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right?
Because the jester needs to maintain a balance of power?
Exactly. Piero also needed to back a Harbinger as soon as possible. And, all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time.
That sounds very magnanimous. Are you sure it's okay to tell me all this inside information?
What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea?
Oh. You love this, don't you?
Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vecha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room.
Ooh. Political machinations. My favorite.
Having a voice in a Vecha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting. But since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard.
Why not let me handle your voice?
Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vecha. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
That explains a lot.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved, and the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity. It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine.
Sure.
You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me?
Aw, you're not jealous, are you?
Huh? Jealous? As if. Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Nod-krai, right? I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart?
I didn't want to make... I want to make sure I wasn't being disrespectful.
You... fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me.
If people were a bit more straightforward, the world would be a better place.
Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Sure thing.
Lady Marionette.
Oh.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
What's it?
Isn't it always? I've told you before, fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlolaitovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave.
Oh dear.
Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need.
I kind of want to go with you, but I promised Paimon I wouldn't go too far.
Do you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that?
Hey, I owe you for the tea you shared with me. Can't just stand by when people are in danger.
Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be reliable help.
Oh, music to my ears. Let's go.
Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Podvorye restaurant. Find her room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
Let's go. Let's go find Odette. Torchlight books. Oh, by the way, I need to buy some books. Ah, yeah. Now that I think about it, that should have looked like that, no? Any books? Oh, they're all here. Feel free to browse. Okay, General History of Snezhnaya. Okay, 1 and 2. Polestar Ballet Anthology. A script anthology from Korolevsky Troupe. The what? 2, 3, and 4. Where's 1 then? The Seabird, the Envoy, and the Firebird. Okay. We got our books. Now we can move. Tales of the Departed. Ooh. Hey, Dad. Okay, let's go this way. Urakina. Oh, sorry about that. The dog wants to follow me too. Okay, so... Oh, God. That guy is passed out there as well. Okay, so... Right, we'll pass through the... book up where? This guy passed out again. You don't know what you're in for. All I need is one punch. One punch. Seriously? Another drunk blocking the way? Wait, hang on. Isn't he the boozer we ran into the last time? Let's wake him up again with elements of energy or a few light taps. And let's use the... Let's give him a rinse. Whoosh. What's going on? I feel a little dizzy. You passed out on the ground again. Is that so? I'm really sorry. And thank you again for waking me up before I got picked up by a Druzna on patrol or something. When before he gets drunk somewhere else again. Highly likely. We will be seeing more of him. The Korolevsky Theater, where dancers and singers weave their dreams. Okay, so there is a Lunoculus right up there. Okay, let's go grab that Lunoculus. Okay, let's continue and find a way to get to that location. Okay, so Sveltolevdovka. Okay, let's just go straight there because we already visited that area while trying to grab this, so we can go straight. And let's see. Cryoculus nearby. Let's see what's going on.
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction.
I'll go rescue them.
Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
I'll do it. Lickety split. Also, just gonna grab this. Alright. Exhibition orders are always such a pain. Gotta figure out what to do, I guess. Yeah, let's see what this one's. Zakaya. These art exhibition jobs are always such a headache. If there's one thing they're good at, it's turning a simple matter into a whole problem. If anyone can just take care of this job for me, I'm more than happy to give them the career honors I've received over the years. What's the matter? Are you talking to me? Oh, as you can see, I'm currently suffering through this pitifully paid job dressed up as art. I'm here for a job. I have here a job from the people at the Master Exhibition in Snezhnograd. You can never say no to these Snezhnograd jobs, even though they're always technically demanding and pay very little for the trouble. If I were to say no, but Zakaria, this is a work that only an artist-tier designer like you can take on. We can't trust anyone else with it. Artist? Ha! After all these years, I finally understand that prime ice sculpting is nothing more than a job. So I'd rather they treat me as just another ordinary designer. And you know why? Why? Because in the time I spend merely working out the structure of a work of art like this, I can easily finish 5 ordinary non-art jobs that pay exactly the same. H. That does sound like a bad deal for you. That's right. So, whenever I get a job like this, a saying popular among us prime ice designers comes to mind. Art or a full belly? That is the question. I suppose Paimon will go for a full belly. Hey! If Paimon already had enough more, art is always an option, okay? Oh, in that case, I have a proposal that may interest you. If the two of you can help me position the next block of prime ice, I'll gladly share half the payment for this job with you. Even relinquish to you the title of Artist Tier Designer. That is to say, if the two of you are willing to spend some time helping me complete this job in the name of art, I will provide you with material compensation in addition to the immense psychological satisfaction you will undoubtedly gain. As for me, I'll be free to take on other jobs with the time you save me, and thus fill my belly. Wow, Traveler. But everyone thinks she said material compensation. Well, we do have a little expertise when it comes to art, yes. Wonderful. Then you are absolutely the right people for the job. This sounds like a pyramid scheme. Oh, no. It's more like, what is it? Where you trick other people to do the job for you or something like that? According to the job-specific specifications, we'll have to place another block of prime ice on top. You may want to take a look at the illustration first before you get started. Okay, so one in front and then 2 on the side, and then 3 up top. Okay, I think I know what's happening here. So we just need to match it with the 5. Okay. Let's see, check. Okay, so first we need to make sure that we 5. Let's try and put 1 up here. Ah, wonderful. I see that you have completed the work of art. Here is your payment. Other designers around town who are probably also mired in art making right now. If you want to earn more pocket change, you should take a walk around. Okay, so that's why it looks like as it should. You just need to match it with the locations.
Problems go away. So you can never have too much more, huh?
Okay, so let's go down and start saving some people. Oh. Jack Frost. Okay, let's see what's going on down here. Potato. A potato in an ice sculpture. Brilliant. Alright.
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further.
Huh? What? Hmm?
It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave, now.
Oh, I'm here for the rescue efforts. I'm with Sandroni.
Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnegrad. Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
Ah, Sandroni mentioned about you.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
She has very crystally eyes.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts.
Yep, let's go. Okay, so we are using her, using Odette as well, so let's make a move. Let's see what's going on here.
Careful. Something's moving.
This. No shadows? Yes, shadows. Okay, never mind. Let's see who else is here.
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
It's just slimes.
Take this!
Together.
No one else? Okay, alright, good. Okay, let's see who else we have here.
Stay back!
Uh-oh. Teleport waypoint. Oi! Put on someone your own size. Anyone here? Nope, no one else here. Okay, let's keep going. Damn. see where we are.
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
Lurking marauder.
Crystalline Adagio. Let's begin.
Okay. Bish.
Oh, thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ria Bushinsky.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route out. She and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
Path's cleared. Safe for now.
Thank you. Come on, let's go. This way.
Guys, go on ahead.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat.
Is this its lair?
Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave.
Oh,
Wait, this place... There's... something unusual about it.
Uh-oh. Sword.
What is that?
I don't know. It's back?
Guess it has family.
Move, move, move.
This way. Run!
Perfect.
Thanks. Let's get out of here.
Weapons. Exophane's Blade. You obtained the weapon, Exophane's Blade, deep within a cave. Its origins remain a mystery, and further details may only be uncovered through further adventures. When the Traveler equips this, their attack will increase by 16% for 8 seconds after they hit opponent. At the same time, they will also regenerate 3 elemental energy. This effect can trigger once every 5 seconds. This can be triggered even when the character is not on the field. Longsword that's once shown with the Pale Star's light. In the Voyager's hand, it becomes a brand new light that has nothing to do with any past era. It's just a fat stat stick with crit rate. So, yeah, why not? Calamity of Issue out. Exophane's Blade in. View enhancement. Enhancement details. You can enhance Exophane's Blade after using Cryo to awaken and connect to the statues of the 7-inch Neshnaya. Each statue of the 7 Ishnesha can bless Dexphane's blade once, enhancing its power. Okay, so I guess we'll have to level up in not the normal way, so we'll have to go and see the statues of the 7 to level this up. Alright, cool. Good to know. There's a notice on it. Can't. Active monsters within. Mining operations have been suspended. Okay, let's get out of here. Why not take the slow route? We might be able to unlock a few things. Potato. Why are potatoes encased in ice? Ooh. Okay, so Remnant Incense Guide. Okay, I'll keep this marked. Remnant Incense. Okay, I'll just leave that there. Alright, let's head back up. Yeah, why are there frozen food here? I don't get it. Let's do the slow way of getting up. Is there a way to climb back up from there? Like, I can't climb through this ice at all. Yeah, can't climb up there whatsoever.
Let's fly. Take me up.
Let's get up here. Yahoo! Yahoo! Balloon bereft. Ah, that Jack Frost seems kind of upset. Is that because of his balloon? Ah! I jumped the wrong way. Okay, so can build a cube here just to grab. Yahoo! Yahoo! Make sure to hold on tight to the balloon next time, okay? Alright, so yeah, we can leave it here. Grab the chest.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Master's work? Ah! As the designer landed themselves in hot water. Let's take a look. Yarina, the master, they say. Ah! It seems their taste of over-international grad is truly in decline. None of the works in this job can be said to possess even the slightest compositional discipline. Compositional discipline. That's right, compositional discipline. And that is the ultimate prime-ice aesthetic standard that our years of practice have bestowed upon our generation. Upon our Snezhnaya. I still remember those days when I was in art school in Snezhnograd. Back then, you'd be mocked mercilessly if your work lacked compositional discipline. Oh, how I miss those days. You know, it was a place where one could live and breathe art. It was a place of such brilliance, where a genius could find kindred spirits, unlike where we are now. But I digress. Allow me to tell you about the absolute farce of an order I see. It's an order for sculptures from the art exhibition in Snezhnograd. Open up the illustration and look for yourself. Look at all these ill-disciplined designs. Look at how out of balance and harmony they all are. Look at how everything is tilted, every line drawn in a fit of emotion. The very language of these sculptures is nothing more than a clumsy imitation of nature. A poor attempt at concealing the gross failure in structural ethics and moral principles of ice sculpture. What is she saying? Paimon doesn't understand the thing. I don't understand the thing either. That's alright. You don't have to feel bad for your lack of understanding. After all, not everyone has the means to pursue further studies at Nod-krai, or has the opportunity to rub shoulders with important people in the art world. What the? She seems a little smug even, doesn't she? Me? Of course! Mind you, the townsfolk call me Yarina, the master of the future. So I have very good reason to be. And I naturally have very good reason to discuss such matters at a level befitting a true master too. Anyway, since the two of you are so sincere and seem to know your place, I'm happy to explain this to you. Every year, the folks at the Prime Ice Sculpture Exhibition in Nod-krai would send their jobs here to Sveldovka, and this year is no exception. And this time, they're planning a special theme exhibition called Classics Rido, the Glacia Fruit Master Returns, a special homage exhibition. That is to say, we Prime Ice designers are tasked with creating reproductions of that Glacia fruit artist. What, the name of Larionov or something? But how terribly disappointing. You'll know why once you look at the job order. None of these works aren't even really symmetrical. Even if they look balanced at first glance, a closer examination will tell you that the number of prime ice blocks needed on each side is totally different. Is this the master we're talking about? If you ask me, either this man lacks the proper technical foundation, or he's simply the tragic product of his times. He simply does not understand that compositional discipline is the eternal yardstick by which all prime ice works should be measured. It's all good. They sent the order to me. As a creator who has undergone artistic training in Nod-krai, I have all along held myself to the standards of a master. And because of that, I cannot allow the good name of prime ice sculpture to be sullied. Not even in the slightest. And so, I have corrected all the parts of Larinov's works that had strayed from the morality of order, and have restored them to their necessary rigor and axial structural ethics. There she goes again with the gobbledygook. What she means to say is she turned all the designs symmetrical. Huh? Is she even allowed to do that? Why does Paimon get the feeling that this is all about what she thinks art should be? This is the first time Paimon's ever heard the term compositional discipline here in Snezhnaya after all this time. Probably because it's an idea that's already outdated. Ha! Hold on. I can't help but find the way you two are speaking rather offensive. Neither of you has actually gone to art school in Nod-krai, have you? Just how much do you even know about what goes on in Nod-krai's art world? If you're going to poo-poo my philosophy, at the very least you should. You should first prove to me that you know what compositional discipline actually means. You simply have no idea what it is that I'm working so hard towards. Well, it so happens that I have an order that hasn't been fulfilled yet right here. Fine, let's have a wager. Show me that you can apply compositional discipline to the work, and I'll gladly admit defeat. As for the stake, I'll stake half of the job payment on this. Oh, looks like someone got mad. Are we gonna take up on her bet, traveler? Well, we are talking about a good half of the job payment here. Got it. Then let's show her what we've got. Okay, so, I guess it's a question of moving. Wait. Let's move this. No, we can't move this. We just need to add a block there. Why is there a glacia fruit here? I don't quite get it. I need to move this glacia fruit. And add a block somewhere there. That should do it. What? So the two of you do understand what compositional discipline is after all. Huh. Fine. I'm a woodman of my word. Looks like I'm not the only one worthy of the title of master here in Svelovka. I say, it would do well for the other designers in town to learn from you a little. Either they're into blind imitation or they don't care about art at all. A good number of them have trouble making delivery on their orders even. Okay, sure.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Oh, for God's sake, you ruined it. This is hideous. I need to breathe. Our order is restored. Glorious beauty is restored to us, and breath to my body. Tell me more about that art exhibition in Snezhnograd. To be completely frank with you, this exhibition has completely strayed from its original vision. What was meant to be a grand gathering of artistic treasures has now become nothing more than a collection of insipid, mediocre works. Ever since I left Snezhnograd, the vision and taste of art would have been in steady decline year after year. Alas, this year they've even come up with some theme about reproducing the works of the master. They call it a homage to the classics. Imagine my horror when I took my first look at that job order and realized it was nothing but one passé work after another. You must understand, the reason a work of art becomes a classic is because such works are able to, by their very nature, transcend the ages and stir the hearts of mankind, no matter the generation or era. This so-called Master Laranov, whoever he is, understands nothing of the aesthetics of discipline, and yet one is forced to ask, how on earth have his works endured for so long? If you ask me, he is far more likely than not a myth concocted by someone with absolutely no understanding of art. A feel-good story fabricated for the layman. Man, she does like order. Guess we're taking the lift then. There's a few other ice sculpture places here, but I guess we can wait. Let's go up. Ah! Okay. That was stupid. That took a while to ramp up. Jeez. That was humiliating. Okay, never mind. Let's try that again. I'm sure we will be doing more of this later. Okay, let's move it up, I guess. Anyway, you Jack Frost, be nice, okay? Take care. Oh no, Lunoculus. I missed a Lunoculus. Oh well. Hey, the Cryoculus. This won't do. If we increase the number of icebox even by only one. Could be another designer? Our exhibition orders are always such a pain. Gotta figure out what to do, I guess. Beware of missions. Beware of missions. Oh no, the master had only used 3 blocks of prime ice for his work. But for me to create more than less the same form, I need 5. If only someone could help me think of a way out. The master? Yes, the master. Oh, hello, dear madame. Hello to you, Miss Flying Miss. Has either of you heard of the artist Kazimir Laranov by any chance? The one they call the master? Not really. Must be really famous. Of course, of course. The 2 of you don't look like you're from around Volka. So you might not have heard of an artist from around here. That's understandable. Yes, very understandable. He's been hailed as the master who ushered in a new age of Snezhnayan avant-garde art. The father of prime ice aesthetics, and the sole representative of the glacier fruit school of art. Glacier fruit. Did you say glacier fruit? You mean his work is edible or something? Yeah. Oh, no, my dear flying miss. How would the higher class folks in social property? Ah, yes, they call that an aesthetic. Most importantly, he grew up here, right in Sveldolka. It's such an honor to be from the same town as our avant-garde master. As the story goes, the master had a rather humble beginnings here. His family wasn't very healthy, and he didn't go to school much either. In his younger days, he worked here in town as a laborer at the ice quarry, which is also pretty much what I do now. But then, he went somewhere further in life. He created some beautiful sculptures out of prime ice, and later, his talent was discovered and he became an artist. That's when he left Sveldolka to live among the high-class folks in Snezhnograd. I like this story very much, my dear madame, my dear flying miss. So much so that I, Melvish, decided to go into this line because of it. Do you wish to become an artist too? Do you wish to become one of those high-class folks too? I have never thought of it that way, my dear madame. I just wish to become an artist, just like the master. Although I'm just an ordinary prime ice designer right now and have yet to make it out of Sveldolka. At the very least, I can say that I'm starting off at the very same place as the master. As long as I work hard to learn from the master's ways and recreate his style, I will be able to walk the same path he did. All the way to Snezhnograd, where I will be a great artist, respected by all. Then I'll be able to stay in a big house and not have to worry about where my heating comes from. Who knows? I might even get to meet the Tsaritsa herself and drink all the Vas I want without having to pay for it. No one will dare look down on me. We're looking down on him. You seem rather troubled right now. You are right, my dear madame. I was presented with an opportunity that has, however, left me unsure of what to do. As luck would have it, the Prime Ice Art Exhibition happening soon in Snezhnograd is planning a special themed exhibition called Classics Redo. The Glacier Fruit Master returns, a special homage exhibition. And the job orders for this exhibition are sent to Sveldolka. Since I've been imitating the master all this while, you must see how important this opportunity is to be. If I can faithfully reproduce the master's work, my dear madame, maybe the artists in Snezhnograd will notice me. But the order I received, the master had used only 3 blocks of prime ice to create the original work. For me to reproduce the work in the illustration, I'll need at least 5. Must you stick to 3 blocks? Maybe just completing the work will be a victory in itself. Oh, it's really nice of you to say that to make me feel better. But what if he's regarded as an artist precisely because he's able to make it out of 3 blocks of prime ice? If I were to use 5 blocks, whatever I end up making won't be the master's work at all. If I can't recreate the master's work, how am I supposed to walk the same path he did? Besides, the order only pays enough for 3 blocks of prime ice. I'll have to pay an additional blocks used out of my own pocket. So that's what it's really all about. The money. My dear flying miss, I don't think it's very fair of you to say that. While it is also important that I'm paid my due, I wouldn't be so vexed if this was only about a few mora. What I'm really worried about is, what would the folks in Snezhnograd think if I can't come up with a faithful reproduction of the master's work? I can't afford to let this precious opportunity go to waste. Just to prove to both of you that I, Malvish, am not as small-minded as you think, I'm willing to give you the payment of this order, as long as the 2 of you can help me think of a way out. Let's look at the job order first. Here's the job order. Look at the illustration over there. We'll have to remove 2 blocks of ice, of the prime ice somehow. If you succeed, you can have the payment for the job order. Okay. It looks simple enough, so... we just need to remove this one and the one at the back there. Okay. There's a lot of chatting with this. The road to becoming a master is a long and arduous one indeed. Oh, Have you thought of a way out yet? Let me think about it more. Thanks. I'm counting on you. Okay. One, two. You're home. There we go. I can't believe it. This looks exactly like the Master's work. You've been such a great help. Oh, here's a little something for me.
More makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never...
Now, one step closer to becoming a master. Oh, it's you. What can I do for you? About that Prime Art exhibition. Oh, that is an event organized by the Snezhnogravish. It's a real important event. It is also an incredible opportunity for Prime Ice designers like me. We create works based on the orders sent by us, by the organizers. And those works are then shown at the art exhibition, where they will be seen by many people. Although I haven't had yet a chance to visit Snezhnograd myself, I can feel my heart burn as strongly as a Kresnik's torch whenever I think about how my work might actually be seen by the art world this time. He has big plans. He has very big plans. Okay, anyway, let's go find Sandrone. Okay, back here. Okay, everyone's safe? All good?
Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away.
All good.
You really held your own today. I still don't know your name.
Call me Traveler. I'm an adventurer.
Don't think I've seen you before. I'll remember the name. All right then. See you around.
Oh, hello, Sandrone.
Hello, Lady Marionette.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. I knew I could count on you. What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
Performance?
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity.
Ooh.
If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korolievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodianitsa.
Vodianitsa.
On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady.
Ooh, the Fair Lady, eh? 8th of the Fatui Harbingers. Bearing the blaze of crimson butterfly, she pressed on through the howling snow after losing the place where her heart had once found rest. At last, upon the frozen earth, she found another place to shelter. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a tough talk to talk about La Signora about this.
She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates.
Yeah, that's gonna be a very tough chat.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making things awkward.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No wonder you're such a keen fighter.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. But the outcome is the same, of course.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this equipment won't give way.
Nice.
All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard.
Is there no more work to be done here?
Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time, since it involves a mechanical malfunction.
Want me to make some tea for you while you do that?
First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward.
Like what kind of arguing?
That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes.
What, in the meantime, people here just have to wait?
Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
And it hasn't really moved? Yeah.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster still at large. Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still.
People are still feeling very pissed.
It just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd. When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
Hey.
You have a strange affinity for secondhand swords.
Okay, so since we have strange affinity for secondhand swords, let's have a strange affinity for Statue of the Sevens, shall we? I heard we are here to upgrade by using Snowball Launcher. On what? Okay, hold on. I'll need to switch my teams. Party set up. Let's see what's going on here. Yep, okay, deploy. Okay, and worship statue. We need 20 for this. Am I supposed to hit it, or what's going on here? I guess not. Give me a second. Weapons. Details. Need to complete the Archon Quest. Okay. Great Deeds of the Tundra, which is the one that we have right now. So, I guess we'll continue. So, let's return to Snezhnograd. Okay. Back to the Adventurers Guild. Well, well, well. It is. Look who it is.
Huh. Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Haha.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real big shots put me through.
Huh? Interrogation.
Hey, comrade. It's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Nicest surprise I've had in a while. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo-Laidovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
Sviatlo-Laidovka. Oh, that's gonna be a mouthful to pronounce.
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Oh, yes. Spill the tea, please.
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow.
Uh-huh.
The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
I mean, eventually that's gonna happen, right?
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah. Obviously, if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But...
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Huh? Of course, fire away.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Snezhnaya?
Traveler, we are about to throw... would you like to come into this room with us? Yes. And please, could you please stand by this window while we have a little chat about things that are happening? Yes.
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse her? What does she mean? Refuse to stand up for ordinary people?
Oh my gosh. How does she dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us now?
Yes.
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where she's coming from.
Child is becoming the mediator of this?
If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vetcha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it. Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces, so I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks from small towns far from the capital. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either.
This affects you directly. What do you have to say?
The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but she's thinking long-term. I don't doubt that from where you're standing, Project Stuja seems to be creating all sorts of issues for everyone.
Yeah, but what kind of future is this?
But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold, I know, but I promise it's not as black and white as it seems. Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns in Vetcha meetings. And even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is Pulcinella. I respect Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, I'm still just a normal guy who cares deeply about my homeland. And my family, who all live here. There's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Vetcha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get through this period as smoothly as possible. The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. Most of the time, we're trying to decide on the lesser of two evils, which obviously isn't a great look. But that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in the sand here. We're all well aware of the way things are. We're just doing our best to make it work.
Oh, we're working towards what is the main question?
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Svietlo Laidovka's aid the moment she heard that people were in danger.
Yeah, okay.
And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the demands of his new role as counselor.
I apologize if my question was a bit rude. I still like to know what the Tsaritsa is up to.
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't understand her motives. Maybe you've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's been causing these brutal blizzards. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, why would she waste her time on something like this?
You've become quite the smooth talker, child.
Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just trying to placate you. I've already done more than enough diplomacy for one day.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Vetcha who must feel trapped and forced to vote against their conscience. I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
Well, at least I have the position because we know each other quite well.
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask about your background? How is it that you can converse so openly with two harbingers?
It's a bit of a mixed bag. Yeah.
Oh, haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people's old wounds.
I've only learned her name so far, and no details of her experiences. Is something wrong?
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
No, it's just... Alright. I guess there's no getting around it.
Okay.
This is the world-renowned traveler, who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue, and then went to Inazuma, where... there was a duel before the throne, in which the traveler defeated Rosaline.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't worth bringing up.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. It's fine. Sorry. I just remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up. Please excuse me. I should get going.
Child?
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued subordinate. But they didn't actually get along. Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but... death has a way of resolving a lot of conflicts.
If that's the case, then this is gonna be that's gonna be a very awkward introspection moment for her.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. It's in the past now. Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it. Oh, by the way, where's Paimon? It's not like her to hide away.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, I forgot Paimon.
She hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting at Podvorier Restaurant. I got a couple of my people to look after her while we were gone.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. Reminds me of when Tonya was little. She really felt the cold back then. Used to get ill all the time. I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed, coughing. She was so mature for her age, though. Whenever someone came to visit her, she'd greet them with a smile and would never complain. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too. You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours. I'll send my most capable and reliable. They'll make sure Paimon can recover in peace.
Heal first. Ask questions while healing.
Well, that would be great. Your people are more qualified.
Thanks. Thanks, child.
Hey, don't mention it. I'm sure you have things to do. Hopefully this takes a load off your mind. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
Oh, one more thing. I met the Jester when I first arrived in Nishiniya.
Already? That was quick.
He seemed to know who Paimon was. I would like to see him again to clear things up.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's recent movements are confidential. Even we're not in the loop. If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time.
Alright, I see.
Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation. I have some other work to catch up on at Glupov anyway.
Okay.
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
Paperwork. My only weakness. Anyway. Sure thing. I'll see you later.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. I have things to do. Things I want to do, and things I ought to do. To start with, I should go ask Alosha if he knows of any way to help Svietla Ledovka.
Okay, so go to Zolnai. Just checking. I'm sure I did my dailies already, so that's good. Okay, nothing else to check through here. Okay. Okay, let's take the high road. Anything here? Nothing. Ina. Come try the Snow Alley Dash. You'll be warmed up in no time. Oh, let's try it. I've already mapped out the route. All you need to do is follow the guides at the markers I set up, and you'll clear this without a hitch. Once you do, you'll receive a gift I've prepared. Of course, if you also help me promote the sport, that would be even better. A little sport. Okay, I think we're starting from here. Let's go. Pew. Where am I going? I think I might be off the beaten track a little bit. Yeah, where is that other location anyway? We got slammed in. I think we have to enter through here, maybe. Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly where am I supposed to go here. Ugh. Anyway, let's do that checkpoint. There's like random chests here. Grigore. Okay, let's checkpoint this first. Maybe we can try that again. I have really no idea where the heck I'm supposed to go with that one. Let's try again. I'm sure we can find a way to get in. Okay, where are we headed? Okay, here it is again. Okay, let's do this properly this time. Okay. Yeah, this is where I'm sort of stuck now. Oh, we have to go up. This is weird. I'm not exactly sure what was I supposed to build in order to figure out that that was actually a thing I needed to go into. That was weird. Okay, alright, let's head back. Alright. Let's go back to the statue.
How strange. This sword seems to be vibrating of its own accord. It's a very faint vibration, but it's getting stronger as I get closer to the statue of the Seven. Does this sword have some connection to the statue? But all it does is vibrate, even when I touch it. That place I got this sword from was definitely out of the ordinary. Maybe I should try channeling the power of cryo?
Use the power of cryo.
It worked! There really is something special about this sword.
Enhance Exaphane's blade. The traveler journeyed far into the foreign lands, all for a slim chance of redemption. Origin of stellar grace. Okay, minor fixes unlocked. Yeah, with every element they have resonated with. Crit damage increases, attack increase, regenerate energy Yeah, that's a lot of stats.
I don't really understand what just happened.
Yeah,
But
me
I'm
too.
pretty sure this sword just got a little more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to try the same thing again when I come across another statue of the Seven. In the meantime, I better go find Alosha.
Go to Zone A. Okay, back to the heater area. Ina. Ah, what a shame. Okay, let's see, where do we need to land? Oh, there is a Trioculus over there. Let me go pick it up. Oh no. Okay, there we go. And we can run across like this in order to get to where we need. Yes. La Signora apparently was a little bit of a slave driver towards Odette. She definitely has mixed feelings about what has happened to La Signora. Okay, grab this, and let's keep going. Vicious voice, step aside. We got depths to collect. Scram. None of your beeswax. Check the arguing people. Yeah, not yet. I don't want to be, yeah, I don't think I'm ready to start a quest, a world quest just yet now, do I? I'm gonna stay clear away from that. Okay, let's go find Alyosha. No wood. No wood. Alright, where's Alyosha?
Hello there. How can I help?
Aisha. I'm looking for Alyosha.
Ah, sure thing. Give me a second. I'll go fetch him for you.
Thanks. So cold.
It's a familiar story. I've had similar experiences. Although Snezhnegrad doesn't deliberately delay or withhold relief, those first few days of waiting for help are always the hardest. It's a fundamental contradiction. If emergency relief can't be delivered in time, what's the point in even calling it emergency relief?
So what, that's it? They'll just have to wait? Nowhere in Snezhnaya has enough energy right now.
Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresny Crystal from Stratomeros will start flowing into the market.
Ah, really now? Why is that?
When we resolve Stratomeros' energy issue, it's like we open the floodgates.
Oh.
A huge backlog of Crystal is now available to the townspeople. There's no way they can use it up at once.
Okay, that's good.
A lot of them will probably stockpile it and slowly work their way through. Probably a good idea, since energy prices are only going to keep rising. But there will always be people who urgently need Mora.
So they'll sell it to the highest bidder.
Exactly. At the current prices, selling Crystal is an easy way for an ordinary person to make a fortune. Hey boss, how much do I have left in my account?
1 second, let me check. So, you're planning on buying the Crystal out of your own pocket?
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy as much as I can afford.
Hey, I can't let you pay for all of it yourself. Let me add some more to this.
No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about. Besides, you're already providing the train.
Hey, it's okay. I volunteered for this.
Here's your Mora. See what you can find at the market. But I doubt there'll be much Crystal left.
Yeah, well, can't hurt to take a look.
Alright.
Let's see. Huh?
Hey, what's Odette doing there?
Oh, Alosha, and...
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
I didn't realize you two knew each other.
We teamed up at Svedlovka. But I also didn't realize that you two knew each other.
Yeah, I take on some odd jobs in the city to supplement my hunting income. Sometimes I work as a cleaner or prop hand at the theater where Odette is one of the big stars, so I've met her a few times.
I see.
When the weather's as bad as this, it's better for a hunter to adapt than to keep looking for game.
Yes. Jazz hands, Alyosha.
Yes, and we sometimes need extra help.
Yeah, that's orkies.
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward? I thought things went pretty smoothly in Svietlolaidovka.
Svietlolaidovka.
So, what brings you here, Miss Odette? Looking for some new props?
No. After I got back to the theater, I couldn't stop thinking about the situation in Svietlolaidovka. It bothered me so much, I couldn't focus on my dancing. So I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do.
Couldn't let it go either.
You too, I presume. I suppose that's why you're here. I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front of the Harbingers. Not least because ordinary Fatui like me don't even know what Project Stuja is all about. Without knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. And at some point, if things aren't making sense to me, I can't just keep going along with it.
Yeah.
So many people feel the same way. They wish they could do something, but all kinds of reservations hold them back. Explains why groups like the Rokot are springing up to fill the gap.
Yes. Well, that's one option. But there are risks to consider with organizations like that. The Fatui does not encourage their activities.
Right, because things can get out of hand, and it's hard to hold the right people accountable when they do. I've heard about a few cases like that.
Yeah, sometimes it builds up into a snowball. But you only need like 1 or 2 people on the extreme side of an organization to do very crazy things for the entire system to go completely bust.
Sandrone said Odette was on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady. If so, she'll be able to find out what Project Stuja is really about. Still, it's probably a little soon to ask her about that. There may be more to the story.
What's on your mind?
Sorry, I just blurred out for a moment.
I think we can both agree that no matter which side you're on, it can't stop you from doing the right thing. Where there's a will, there's a way.
I'm just doing my best.
I know what Rosaline did while she was abroad. You made the right decision, so no hard feelings. So, what's your plan?
Oh, we were gonna buy some Crystal. I heard there's some on the market right now.
Funny. I had the same idea. In that case, let me pay. I can claim it back as mission expenses. The real issue here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes more sense for the state to cover these costs than for us to pay out of our own pockets.
True. It's a huge expense after all.
Yeah. Thanks for helping. Nope, nothing. Over there.
Let me see. I'll take it all, please. And I'll be needing a receipt. Right. Choose mission budget under the expense category, but be sure to specify emergency rescue operation in the description. Otherwise, the normal reimbursement limit will apply. Let's book this train. Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik Crystal during Project Stuja, extra carriages can be added 1 hour before departure.
Okay.
That should do it. The train will be escorted to its destination by Fatui guards.
This is my first time seeing you handle Fatui affairs, Miss Odette. It seems you're as skilled an officer as you are a dancer.
You flatter me. It's only because I've been doing both my whole life.
Alright. We'll reach the destination as soon as it can. I'm glad we're in safe hands.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right? Any idea how Paimon's doing?
I've had my hands full. I'm gonna go back and check on her now.
What's wrong? Who's Paimon?
Her travel buddy hasn't been feeling well. She caught a cold right after they got to Snezhnaya.
Sounds like she's important to you. I can't believe you've been dealing with this on top of everything you've been doing to help the people of Snezhnaya.
I couldn't just turn a blind eye to their suffering. And Paimon wouldn't want that either.
I've got nothing going on right now, so I'll join you. I want to see how she's doing.
You want to come with, Odette?
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietlo-Laidovka. Plus, I know a little bit about relieving cold symptoms.
Oh, sure. She'll appreciate the company. Oh, she'll also definitely enjoy the candy. She loves to eat.
All right, then. Let's go. I still don't know what the deal is between these two, but at least the tension seems to have vanished. A good sign, hopefully.
Alright. No, we're not gonna cross the bridge just yet. Snowball flower. Snowball flower. There's just a giant ditch in this area. Looks like it. Yeah, that enters through there. Let's just take the teleporter in. Alrighty, let's head back in. Dear me. Have to walk all the way up. Some of these Fae really love their fire water, eh?
Coming up.
Sighted.
Hello. Sorry, but there's a sick person recovering in this room. Can I help you?
What happened?
Yeah, it's okay. No need to worry. You want to Tartaglia us, guys?
Oh. Please, excuse me. Are you the Traveler? Could I take a quick look at your Adventurer Handbook? Master Child said I should verify your identity.
Sure. If you want my autograph, you can have that too as well, I guess.
Ah, it's really you. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're under strict orders from Master Child to keep this room well guarded.
Ah, must be these two included as well.
At the same time, we can't interfere with Podvoye Restaurant's business. That would only seem all the more suspicious and draw unwanted attention to this room. Besides myself, a few of my colleagues are stationed in and around the restaurant, in plain clothes, of course. Rest assured, you're in safe hands.
Yeah, we should be fine now.
I didn't expect such a high standard of protection.
Well, Master Child handpicked us for this special assignment. We're not about to let anything go wrong.
Odette is like, oh my goodness. This guy, this traveler must be very important.
Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. Please, head inside.
Alright, let's roll.
Traveler! Alicia, you're back! Oh, hey! Who's our new friend?
Hi, I'm Odette. The Traveler and I crossed paths a few times.
She's a member of the Fatui, but she's solid. We can trust her.
Another friend from the Fatui, huh? You're practically a member yourself by this point.
Anyway, how are you feeling?
Paimon's definitely on the mend. We should be back to our usual travels in a few days' time. Seems like that doctor was right.
That's good, that's good.
It's just... Paimon's limbs are still feeling a little chilly.
I have just the thing.
Ooh.
Whoa! What's this? Is that... a flame inside an ice cube? Wait, is this real ice? How's it not melting? And how does the fire keep on burning?
All keen observations. You're right. This is called Core Ignis.
Core Ignis.
Whenever I've caught a cold in the past, I found I recover much more quickly if I place this by my bed.
Ooh.
You're welcome to borrow it.
Awesome! Wow! It's so nice and warm!
Let me see.
Oh, it's like magic.
Ooh.
Your name was Odette, right? How did you two meet again?
Looks like she's in pretty good spirits. That's a relief. Any progress with your investigation yet?
Couldn't get anything out of the harbingers that people around here don't already know.
No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip.
I need to try a different approach. Maybe let's look into this Rokot organization.
The Rokot, huh?
They might know what's really on. Anyone I can contact?
Let me think. Members of the Rokot keep their true identities hidden, but I think there might be someone I can introduce you to. Leave it with me. Meet me at the Korolyevsky troop tomorrow, and I'll tell you how it goes.
Okay, sure.
Would anyone like a drink? I'm gonna head to the bar.
Ooh.
Paimon will have... maybe some hot milk? Yeah. Paimon's in the mood for something warm. Enough with the secret chat, you two. Let's catch up properly in a minute. Paimon wants to know everything that's happened today.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
It'll be kind of like Tabletop Troop. No reason why listening to a story can't be an adventure.
Oh, you two like Tabletop Troop? I can introduce you to it. Okay, great deeds on the tundra. Silence alone is disfavored. Oh no, she's asleep again.
Hello again. Please rest assured, we'll keep a close watch on this place.
Alright, cool. Okay, so where do we go? Let's see. Okay, let's go to the Statues of the Seven and get that sword leveled. Okay, alright. Trust the snowball launcher. Okay. And enhance Exophane's blade. That should hit level 40, and it is not known whether Traveler gave up on capturing sounds amidst the eternal silence. If that is the case, then allow me to say a few words. Okay, so it's just mostly increasing stats now, heading forward. Okay, what else we got? So we have one done here. We have another one done here. We still got two more on the side that we can... actually, three. So we still have a few that we can go through. But it's not super important just yet. Let's head back to the train. Let's take a little bit of a relaxing train ride. Right, Oculus nearby. How do we get to the train? Is there carrots buried here? Maybe the carrots are for, like, these snowmen here, but I can't tell. Spin Crystal 192. Wheat. Okay, need to get back up and get to my train. Yeah, that one. Okay, that one goes up. But we can use the stairs. That's all fine. We're not using our current, like, stats or anything. That's fine. Okay. And let's get out. Let's get out back into the wild. Prime Ice Communicator. Okay, our next stop. I guess we're heading to more Pesok then. Yep, more Pesok. We need to get to the stronghold of the Mutual Aid Advancement Network. Okay. Here we go. Let's go. That's gonna be a bit of a distance. Let's enjoy the ride now, shall we? Enjoy scenery. I'm a train. Bitch, I'm a train. So we're going through the underground area. Let's see if there's anything interesting as we travel around. Ooh, blurry. Okay, come on out. Wow, someone made a bunch of that. That's a lot of zip lines there. A bunch of people are having fun putting up zip lines everywhere. Ooh. Looks like a dark zone over there. Where's that? Ah, that is Nod-krai, I think. Yeah. Okay, we got some stuff over there on the ice sheets. Definitely you can find a bunch of stuff that you can that we haven't actually seen through here. Is this where we are? No, I think we might be going past this. Yeah, we've already been here. Some guy putting up some heat down there. It's just ice and ice for miles on end. Oh, look at them skiing around. Ah, yes, those three Jack Frost that we've saved. Ah, there's an igloo there too. Cool. The Jack Frost. And over there we have another town. We've already been there as well, or at least we tagged it, I think. Yeah, we've tagged this area as well. And so we are gonna continue on. Why is that ice red? Man, that's so much stuff to look at here. Like, it's so much open area to sort of explore and look around. Ah, more Jack Frosts over there. We're going through Nod-krai in order to get to where we need to go. So we'll have to go through this area first. I think we're gonna come out through that left track there. We're going through a lot of places. Like we're passing through 3 stops in order to get to where we need to go. Okay, back into Central Station. Then we're just gonna continue this time to the left, I think. Yes, we are. Hey. Okay, out here, yeah, there's those 3, you know, being bullies over there. We're not gonna go through there. Keep going down. I think it's over there. That's where we're gonna stop. That's a fishing village. Definitely looks like a fishing village. Down there is where the boss is. One of the... Oh, shoot. We just passed by a Lunoculus. Hey, I keep saying Lunoculus. We're Cryoculus. We're not in Nod-krai anymore. You too. We have reached our destination. Alright, to think of it, Darkness hometown should be somewhere around here, right? We have some time to spare. Why not let's take a look? Someone's supposed to be here. Let's see what's going on. Maybe this will help us with this. The way of mutual aid advancement. Go and have a look around more. Merepisok. Having finally made it to Snezhnaya, you and Paimon decide to stop by Merepisok when you have the chance. Actually, kinda feeling a little bit tired right now, actually. Yeah, it's been a long day for me, so probably not feeling up to it in terms of continuing the... Ooh, what's this? Tales of the Strange and Incredible. Tales of the Strange from Okarov. Ooh. Watch out for insurance scams. Snowland Sensations, the theory of historical echoes. Ooh. Magazines. Love it. Okay. Eh? More fresh recruits? Huh? Fresh recruits? Is she talking about us? You don't dress like locals, and you've been poking around nearby. Are you friends of Little Pinecone and Woodfigure? Actually, never mind. Welcome to Merepisok's Mutual Aid Advancement Network. You're in capable hands now. The hands of Shishiofra, blessed by Lady Catherine, recognized by Talalaikin, and favored by the New Edge. Mutual Aid Advancement Network? Paimon's never heard of that one before. It's exactly what it sounds like. We're a group of helps people train, improve, and get stronger together. If you got the ambition to make your mark on the world, then come along with us. It's us, fresh recruits, ready to be shown the ropes. And come with me, I'll introduce you to the others. We're just about to start this round of activities, so you arrived at the perfect time. Hey, wait a second. Why'd you run out so quickly? Paimon knows you're the one to brag, but are we seriously doing the whole new recruits act? Hey. No harm in playing around with someone that fired up, eh? Maybe fun trying to be normal for once. Whoa! Has Nicole been giving you ideas? Now you want to act out some light novel scenario or something? Huh. Paimon wants to try it too. Follow Shishiyokova to a meeting spot near the station. Here we are. This is our base. Oh, so they're not all from Snezhnaya. These are kids from Natlan and Liyue too. Huh? Woodfigure? Doesn't that person seem kind of familiar? Oh, wait, Little Pinecone, I'm not seeing things right. That's... Too good for words. Too evil to forgive. Shh. How should Paimon put this? Traveler is trying to keep who she really is under wraps for now. Could that mean you're carrying out a secret mission? I think I understand. Well, keep it a secret. Huh? I don't get it. What do you mean by all that? That was the password. Just some insider lingo. Yes, exactly. We're in Little Pinecone and Woodfigure Circle now, so of course we know the lingo. Hey, Viney in our circle. We have to write the Vigi right away and tell her. Right. Wow, you two really know your stuff. No wonder you crossed mountains and seas to get here. All the way from scorching Natlan to frosty Snezhnaya. Want some rye bread and warm soup? Warm up, catch your breath. And then we'll get down to business. You're already looking after everyone like a real big sister. Of course. The two Brick brothers who trusted me with the network are professional adventurers. I want to follow in their footsteps and become a true expert at helping people. Sharing snacks does help everyone bounce back fast. But snacks alone won't turn you into a master helper. So, what's the rest of the plan? Hehe, our secret is share it all. The Adventurers Guild is more like a loose network than a strict organization. Lady Catherine hands out commissions and the capable adventurers rise to the top. But sometimes, the strong start seeing each other as rivals. They keep their best tricks to themselves, and that means all the hard-earned experience never gets shared among fellow adventurers. For example, there might be a simple way to beat a certain monster, but if no one shares it, group after group has to learn the hard way and come back battered and bruised. Yeah, that makes sense. Come to think of it, this kind of thing happens in plenty of other fields too. Right. As a big brother of Fontaine puts it, all across Tevat, people keep inventing the same wheel every day. Paimon gets it. Adventurers don't all know one another, and they don't exactly get after every commission to swap tips now, do they? I don't really understand why they do the things this way. Anyway, our Mutual Aid Advancement Network is going to change that. The most important thing our network is sharing is all kinds of tips and tools amongst ourselves, just like sharing tasty food. We share maps marked with important locations, notes full of special techniques, ancient sword manuals, pieces of legendary swords, all sorts of good stuff. Of course, members can share any spare equipment and supplies they have here too. Sometimes they even exchange gifts. When everyone brings what they can, all those strengths come together. That way, more and more people can solve all kinds of problems more and more easily. That's a goal worth working toward. So, how's it going so far? Well, we only just got things going again, so we're not exactly back in peak shape yet. I figured the first step should be getting everyone familiar with Snezhnaya, so I made a plan for us to explore all kinds of places. Just make it to the marked location, have a proper look around, snap some shots with the camera, and try your hand at whatever setups you find out there. Do all that and we'll count it as a success. Yeah, fair enough. You and the others are still pretty young, so charging straight into the hard stuff would be a little dangerous. We may not have any big accomplishments yet, but before the network was placed in my hands, it really did make a difference for a lot of people. I believe that if we all work hard and encourage each other day by day, we'll keep getting stronger. Okay then, that's some real motivation. You've definitely got the right attitude. And when it comes to exploring places no one knows very well, Traveler and Paimon are just the team for the job. Let's pitch in and give them a hand. Besides, Shishikova gave us such a warm welcome, not to mention the rye bread and hearty soup. It's pretty interesting watching new adventurers grow. I'll go get ready. I'll be off too. If your trip turns up anything good, come back and tell us about it. Oh, and check the base mailbox while you're here, okay? You never know what little surprises might turn up. In Mutual Aid in Bloom, Into the Frostlands, as a member of the Mutual Aid Advancement Network, the traveler is tasked with exploring a designated part of Snezhnaya according to the given plan and completing operation objectives such as photo taking. Complete objectives to earn supply rewards as well as obtain fervor coupons. In the Snowlands, a roll-in challenge, travelers can use their fervor coupons after reaching a certain rating to exchange for the corresponding number of Lady Catherine statue parts. That can be used to decorate the stronghold. A statue can be placed in the Serenity Pot. In the Stronghold, you will come across Mutual Aid Network storage devices. You can place any duplicate statue parts you have in this device to pass them on to other network members. Placing a part in storage also earns you share points and allows you to collect parts left by other members. Man camera. It's talking about the Mutual Aid Advancement now, not Greyman Saxton, hail! Okay, so while that is getting done, let's go back and cross the T's a little bit. Let's go up. Anything here? It's a bunch of guys having a nice drink. Shall climb up. Oh, hello there. Woo. Correct. Okay, grab this. For goodness sake, I'm not an adventurer or anything like that. I'm just picking up goods for someone. I'm out there as soon as the tunnel's blasting's done. But you know what the creepy thing is? They say that no one has ever ventured into Okurov has ever come back out. And who in their right mind would have the goods there? What if it's all just a setup? What if you get robbed by a bunch of hooligans the moment you get there? Excuse us. We're a Paimon and Traveler. We're adventurers who travel the world. We heard you talking about some town called Okurovoro or something. It's actually where we're headed. Oh, hello. My name is Vineshka, and this is Yari, my fiancée. Are you on an adventure to Okurov? It was abandoned a long time ago, and a train can't even get there now. But I know of a few folks who are planning to get there and pick up some goods. They're once hired by my fiancé to blast open the tunnel for them. That's right, but Vineshka over here doesn't want me to go now, so I have no choice but to pay a hefty penalty now. I can't believe I'm actually catching the blame here. This is for your own good. Won't the two of you say something reasonable here? Hey, I'm always happy to be the voice of reason. Back in the day, everyone used to say that Okurov was a great place to be. The weather there was warm enough. There even was a famous doctor there. At the time, moving to Okurov seemed like the most natural thing to do. But later on, someone realized that no one who has gone into Okurov had ever come back out since. There's a line from Tales of the Strange from Okurov that reads, "Deep in a beautiful mountain valley lies a magnificent firebird, a bird so beautiful that it is impossible to look away from it. Its wings, when spread, are so large they can blot out the sky. Its eyes gleam like gemstones, while its feathers dazzle like gold. All who behold it cannot help themselves but follow it deep into the valley." So you're saying nobody can get out of Okurovo place or something because that firebird is so pretty? And no, that's not what I meant. They probably were eaten by that firebird. Oh, for goodness sake, Vineshka. If that sort of monster really exists, would it have left Okurov to eat everyone else by now? I've never seen a bird like that myself, that's for sure. I don't care. You're not going in either case. Well, I have to just get someone to go in my place at least. An abandoned town and the legend of a strange creature. Hey, Goggles, Traveler, do you guys think it might be related to the thing Goggles is looking for? Based on the description, it does appear that there is some kind of connection. But where can I find someone on such short notice? Oh, I'll do it. What's an adventure if no one keeps adventuring? Oh, how terribly kind of you. Looks like Yari won't be going then. I wish you two a most fruitful adventure. Yari and I will be praying for you. Okay, Station 9 update, journal updated. Okay, let's viewpoint it. Where warriors sing the sea shanties. Ooh. Someone put a platform there. Okay, all good. Alright. Let's see what else we have here. Event details. Lock this. Statue, okay, coupon operation, right? Let's just grab this. Okay, excellent. Like Prime Ice contracts, challenge rewards. Okay, so these are events. When is this gonna end? It's going to end in 8 days. So we still got a week to do this, so that should be fine. And Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Ross Mood, sincere blessing, presenting the reward. Outdoor furnishing. Furnishings you obtain can be used to decorate the Catherine statue within the Serenity Pot. Ooh. Storage device. No, okay. Alright, I'm actually feeling quite lethargic right now, guys. So, I think we will call it, we'll have to call it a day. I know it's a bit of a short stream today, but yeah, I'm feeling quite tired, so it's a little unfortunate. This looks like a nice... Ooh, is that a giant squid? Wow. Whew. Man, they are taking their seafood very seriously here, these parts. Okay, so it looks like we'll have to wait until we get to the next part in order to do part 3. There's a lot of stuff to do in Snezhnaya. It's so much stuff to do in Snezhnaya. Oh gosh. I think it might take me at least 2 months to actually cover everything at my own time. I don't think I have time to do a lot of this at once. No. Ooh, Lady Catherine statue. Okay. Okay, so we'll leave it at that for today. We'll try and find a different time to actually get this working for Genshin heading forward. Yeah, we'll continue this probably tomorrow. Though my major stream for tomorrow is going to be Arknight's Enfield. There's a lot of stuff that that we'll be doing as part of that stream. I'm quite excited to get ready to get that one done. So I hope you guys will see that stream heading forward. Alright, that will be it for me today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button down below. And if you'd like to support me further, I have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description. You can take a look at it if you'd like to support me further. If you have any recommendations for ways to improve the stream, do let me know in the comments below. And if you have any recommendations for games that you'd like me to try out, do let me know in the comments as well. I'm happy to hear them and take a look. So, until then, I'll see you guys again for the next video and the next stream. So, peace out, everyone.